The Technicolor Natalie M. and Herbert T. Kalmus Medal, established in 1955 and sponsored by Technicolor Inc., recognizes outstanding contributions that reflect a commitment to the highest standards of quality and innovation in motion picture production, post-production, and distribution services. This honor has been awarded by SMPTE since 1956, and as many of you know, the entity known as Technicolor, founded in 1915 by Dr. Herbert Kalmus, who this award is named after. That entity ceased operation earlier this year. I would like to thank SMPTE for keeping this award going and to raise a glass in memory of Technicolor. Long live dye transfer. This year, the Kalmus Award is presented to Scott Miller for his key contributions to the innovation, development, advocacy, and standardization of the Perceptual Quantizer encoding function, better known to most of you simply as PQ. As a leader in imaging technology at Dolby, Scott was instrumental in the creation of the Perceptual Quantizer transfer function, and as just about every single motion picture and episodic project delivered these days has at least one distribution deliverable mastered in PQ, the ubiquitous adoption of PQ encoding cannot be debated. Scott's quest for discovery, development, advocacy, and standardization of the PQ transfer function has advanced the industry's ability to deliver perceptually accurate, high dynamic range content. Let's check out Scott's video.
Every time you look at the real world, you see light. From the bright sun, to the deepest shadow, to the dimensions in between. For decades, our displays couldn't keep up with our human sight. Tonight, we celebrate Scott Miller, whose relentless quest for innovation helped shatter that ceiling, enabling true, high dynamic range. As a leader in imaging technology at Dolby, Scott knew that to deliver visually impactful HDR, we needed a revolutionary new digital backbone. He helped create the Perceptual Quantizer, or PQ, transfer function, a powerful mathematical fabric designed not just for today's technology, but for the human visual system of the future. PQ provides a foundation for the entire HDR ecosystem, expanding the creative palette for every filmmaker. Scott's expertise guided the process, serving as the document editor for SMPTE ST 2084, the standard that ensures consistent, accurate light and color delivery worldwide. His focus is always on putting incredible tools in the hands of creators and artists. Scott's pivotal quest for discovery, development, advocacy, and standardization of the PQ transfer function has fundamentally advanced the industry's ability to deliver visually impactful and perceptually accurate content, bringing cinematic vision closer than ever to human sight.
Wow. Thank you, SMPTE, for this honor. I am feeling incredibly honored by the recognition of all of you tonight. We started this journey, well, let me say this. This award is named after the folks who brought color to a black and white industry. And in that same spirit, the Perceptual Quantizer brought the ability for digital pictures to capture more of the range, the shadow and the light, the incredible dynamic contrast of real life. And that was our goal. We launched PQ, and with it, launched the HDR revolution. And I'm so proud to be a part of that. I want to thank a few people. I want to thank Maddie Nevzimabadi. I want to thank Robin Atkins and Scott Daly for helping bring PQ to life. I want to thank my longtime collaborators, Jerry Shields and Chris Orlick, who we've brought ideas out of each other for 25 years now. I want to thank Pat Griffiths as the chair of ST 2084, who walked with me through the standards process. Amazing times. Most of all, I want to thank my family, my wife Jane, my kids, Michaela, Matthew, Mason, and Mercy. You all are the inspiration for everything I do. I love you all. And finally, I want to thank Dolby, without whom none of this would have happened. So many people doing so much heavy lifting over many years. It's an incredible company that still digs deep into core research, works on solving the hard problems, and sponsors work just like this that makes a difference in the industry. So thank you to Dolby. And the great news is we're not done yet. The work continues, so keep watching your screens, both large and small, because more is coming. The HDR revolution is just getting started. Thank you all.
It's interesting when you bring something brand new to an industry that's not expecting it. We went through many years of trying to convince people that this was actually a good idea and to get on board. You know, HDR is in many ways still a work in progress. People are still figuring it out, figuring out how to best work with it. And it's fun for me to watch that happen and watch things mature. And as we see more material that's really working the system, it's just encouraging to see where we might go next. People are still figuring it out, figuring out how to best work with it. And it's fun for me to watch that happen and watch things mature. And as we see more material that's really working the system, it's just encouraging to see where we might go next.